I honestly thought we were going to go down a history road. I thought you were setting
History
up.
Road?
I thought you... the name of our
Did you
second
just say
album.
History Road?
I thought we were going down a history road.
Because I love it. I love History Road. Well, let's take a little walk down History Road.
We fucked up naming this podcast.
We should have called it History Road. We blew it.
We had something.
We fucking blew it. I already registered Mostly Harmless, or not Mostly Harmless. That's the fucking other show I'm about to do. The problem is I'm already recording and have been for 153 bars.
Is that how you measure conversation?
I forgot
We've been
to
talking
set
for
it.
about 8 bars.
I just set it. I forgot to set it to time, so it's on music.
Does that mean we can syncopate this podcast?
Yeah, baby. It's at 120 BPM for those of you that want to put a fat beat down. You look into like a fucking recording booth.
Yeah.
And there's like a real like recording booth with nobody in it.
Yeah.
And then they like turn on a switch, and then suddenly like holograms of Aerosmith come in.
That's the one.
And they're like, "Hey man, you gotta get to the show."
We forgot.
Oh shit, here's your backstage passes. Like, I want like a Beatles ride at Disneyland.
Who wouldn't love a Beatles ride?
I would love a Beatles ride.
You
Imagine, picture this. You get into the Yellow Submarine.
Oh, my least favorite of the Beatles times.
You go down in the ocean.
You're looking out a glass onion.
Wait a minute, what's that? An octopus's garden.
Oh, God. I hate this ride. This ride sucks. Let me off this fucking ride.
Chelsea
I got back
says
problems.
that was the best Steven Tyler impression I've ever heard.
So then Steven Tyler says, "We gotta get to our own show."
Hey, get in the ride. We're late for the show. At first, you're in a theatre, and she's like, "Oh, hi, I'm Ellen. Hi, oh, welcome to hi, I'm Ellen." And she does that like 13 times.
Is the ride broken by this point?
Yeah. It's like, "Welcome to my dream. It's my dream. It's Ellen's dream." And you're in Ellen's dream, and she dreams she's on Jeopardy, and Alex Trebek is there, and Jamie Lee Curtis is there, and then Bill Nye the Science Guy shows up, and he's like, "Let's take you on an adventure about energy.
We gotta get to the Aerosmith show."
Quick, you're gonna miss the Aerosmith show." What if every fucking ride at Disneyland was like, "You gotta get to the Aerosmith
You go
show"?
into a dark room, it leads you to the back of the Aerosmith
Yeah,
ride.
and you get the fucking roller coaster. What if old people that don't want to be on a roller coaster are forced to ride a roller coaster because they gotta hurry or they're gonna miss the Aerosmith concert? Guys, welcome to Dynamic Banter, the podcast where Mike and I talk about really whatever we want. No clear gimmick, no hook, no searchable terms.
Do you like, I don't know, laughing? Comedy?
Hey,
Talking.
Do you have a very specific sense of humor? Then you're probably gonna have an okay time listening to this podcast.
Hey, do you want to tell your friends? Probably gonna want to start at the beginning, I guess. Give us a shot.
Hey, do you know what SourceFed is?
No?
You're probably not gonna like this.
Yeah.
If you don't know what SourceFed is. I've walked into the scary, dark stairwells of this place and have seen her coming up the opposite direction.
Ooh.
And it's terrifying.
Does she in this one? Over here?
Never in this one, thankfully.
This is Creepy G.
I don't
she can't
want,
be
yeah,
there.
I don't want her to know which one I live in.
Sure.
For very
So
specific
you mix it up and
reasons.
you go up and down all the staircases.
Yeah, and I'll just knock on doors and be like, "Let me in quick, please.
You just keying
Just
into,
right now, let me in. I'll leave right away. Just right now, let me in."
Has that ever worked, or?
Never. I've bumped into her in the other stairwell, and she's terrifying. She yelled at Owen and I our first day here.
What did she say?
She yelled at me my first day here.
What did she
Just
have
like
to say?
random garbage. Like, oh, yeah, this is one of those, huh? Oh, here he comes. It's just one of those. Like that kind of shit. Oh, no. Not this time. No. I just connected it.
Go ahead.
It's because you were saying that woman would make a great pull string toy doll.
And we're back on track.
Right?
Yeah.
Now we're back.
Great job.
Thank you. So I'll never be able to remember anything else. Because I remember that, I won't remember a birthday where my dad was really awesome. That memory got traded out.
Hey, what color was your first bike?
Oh, no.
Shit.
That one I gave up to remember why we got to records from this.
That's too
The
bad.
crazy lady. That's not how memories work. FYI. There isn't like a male equivalent of like cat lady.
Yeah,
There's
I'd
no
love to
phrase.
see cat guy. I'd love to see pigeon guy.
Or like bag guy.
Yeah, worst superhero ever, by the way.
Bag man?
Bad guy.
No, it needs to be bag man because it's bag lady. Bag guy sounds like you're the bad guy. I'm here. I'm bad guy.
No, that's his whole thing is he's a good guy and he's always being confused as like when the cops show up. No, I'm the bad guy.
He shows up to a fucking incident. Like a crazy incident. And he's like, never fear, bad guys here. And they're like, oh shit.
Two bad guys.
The fucking bad guys. No. I'm here. I'm the bad guy.
And he's already been kicked in the mouth by this point by a henchman.
And the police are trying to arrest him.
Yeah, no. There's a bit of a misunderstanding.
The city is safe once again because of that guy.
I thought we were trying to get rid of all the bad guys. That's the guy in the back of the crowd.
Hey, police officers.
I thought we were trying to get rid of all the bad guys. No. Good citizen. I'm a bad guy with a G.
I don't need you to repeat it. I get it. You're the bad guy.
No.
No, I can't do this.
You know how when you go to a store and they give you a satchel to carry out your groceries?
I've got to go.
All I'm saying is I'm bad guy.
Listen, if you get any more clear about what your name actually is, people are going to start changing their opinions about you. Stick with what you got.
I gotta
stick with what you got.
Farewell,
bag guy.
He gets it the whole time. He's just fucking with them.
He wants the town to turn against him. He's the real bad guy.
Oh, Jeff.
The Ghostbusters was a live-action children's situation comedy.
This particular comedy had a lot of situations in it.
Here
That's a bit different.
My favorite genre comedy. It's a situation comedy.
I'm not much for comedy unless it has to do with some kind of situation. Don't give me no situationless comedy.
I was watching this comedy movie the other night, and there were no situations, and so I didn't find it funny at all.
Not my thing.
Do you plan on gambling at all?
Maybe.
All right.
Maybe a little. Gotta do something.
Hey, man, put a $20 into the slot machine.
Zoya would, I think that she would think I was weird if I didn't do anything.
Yeah, you gotta do something.
Gotta do something weird.
Yeah, I'm saying whatever stays in Vegas is what it is there when you left it.
I say we dedicate the next half an hour to just making up fake slogans.
For Las Vegas?
Yeah.
Las Vegas. Oh, you're gonna get there.
Las Vegas. If it happened that one time, it can happen again another time.
Las Vegas. Bring your pals.
Las Vegas slot machine. You know what I mean?
Las Vegas. Put your money where your mouth is.
Las Vegas. Put your money where your mouth is, and then talk real fast.
Talk real Las Vegas. Hey, why don't you have a seat, will you?
What does that mean?
I could do this all night. I love it. I think it's good. We're getting into the delirious times.
I don't even care if they're funny.
They're probably not.
Las Vegas is like a truck, but wider. That doesn't make any sense.
Las Vegas, kick off your shoes.
But that would really be something.
I want to see that done well.
That's next year.
Someone here on the podcast who's like a graphic designer, just mock up something real quick.
Yeah, take a break from your honest
actual job. And
your ad
Las
agency
Vegas,
job.
kick off your shoes. I want to see what that looks like. What are they trying to say?
It's a guy I would imagine with two beautiful women on his arms, and he has like this extravagant car behind him and all the lights in Vegas. And he's walking down the street, looks right at the camera, and he's like mid kick, and the shoes coming right at the camera.
Right to the and for some reason, the dun 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 is playing.
Las Vegas, what are you doing with those shoes still on?
Sir, your shoes are still on. You want to kick them off before you come into this casino. Las Vegas. Oh, boy, you better buckle up. You got one more in you?
Las Vegas, finish your milk.
Las Vegas, bring your coinage. That one maybe makes the most sense.
Yeah.
Las Vegas, ooh, giddy up, doggy. You're going to have a time.
It's not supposed to be easy, baby.
No. Yeah, there's a Jesus quote that's like, if it ain't, I didn't make it.
What chapter is that in?
Forgetfulness. 22.
A letter from Forgetfulness.
A reading from the book of Forgetfulness. Chapter 2. Jesus said, forever about it. Forever. Amen.
Amen. And he stood on high. And he did say down to his disciples, do you remember when... Not tonight. Amen.
Amen. From Forgetfulness. That was my favorite chapter of the Bible. My favorite book of the Bible.
Book of Forgetfulness.
When you're driving, your attention is very important.
I'd agree with that.
You should not be having your attention on anything else but what you're driving and where you're going.
Yep.
If you have a podcast on right now and you're driving, you're a bad person.
Okay.
Concentrate on the road, please.
I don't know that I'm...
This episode is brought to you by the NTSPLATSCAF. Tick it or click your belt off.
Go ahead.
Is they're saying.
Go ahead and take this ticket if you don't feel like putting that belt on. You've seen the stickers.
You currently without belt, you're getting a ticket. You're getting a citation.
The police officer comes over. He's like, if you're wondering why I yelled, it's because of your lack of belt.
Because of that unbucked belt.
I don't know that I could do better than...
You gonna be quiet as a cricket? No belt, you get a ticket. And that's the slogan for the NSTSC 3A5938N.
Did they come over to the window and say, did you hear the siren? It's because you don't have a belt on.
I
think
this is over. Podcast is over.
It
doesn't get any better than that.
There's no way. There's like
we have to stop the podcast.
There's like 10,000 people that listen to this podcast. I think, as far as I could tell from
10,000.
There's about 9,000.
That's about a 10,000. Man, that burger was so good. It was like a 10,000.
What do you think, Joe? You think thumbs up or thumbs down?
Hey, from 1 to 10, how many thousands was that?
10,000 is the more important call for the cops.
Oh, yeah, we got a 10,000. I gotta get out of here. You're off the hook, kid.
That's why they speed off. You do 10,000.
What is that, truckle? That's because you were unbuckled. You don't want to go like, oh man, I'm doing this, and then it doesn't happen. Because then they're like, what happened to that one thing?
Yeah.
And you're like, sorry, Mom, I'm not good. Turns out I'm not good, Mom.
You have to say that?
Mama, no one likes me. Mama, Hollywood don't like me. Help me, Mama. Help Hollywood like me. Sorry, Mama. Yeah. It's a sorry, Mama.
Next episode, your mom goes to Hollywood to make it like you. I don't like my boy.
My mijo. How do you like him?
He's fine.
Man, we've got a lot of Transformers movies to get to. What do you want? My mijo, he says you don't like him. I don't like that. You're a mama, right?
What? Talking like a 27-year-old dude.
You're a mama.
You
get it. You get it. A honeybee that is away from the hive foraging for nectar or pollen will rarely sting.
In game.
Except when stepped on or roughly handled.
Except when stepped on or rushed through a hotel lobby. I got stung by a bee. Well, what'd you do?
I was rushing through a hotel lobby.
I hit it with my shopping cart. He is pissed.
Because I'm seeing your levels and I'm seeing my levels and they're hitting the same.
You think we could stretch this into an hour?
Just this type of discussion?
Just the level.
Well, we've talked about less for longer.
Join us on our next podcast.
Less for longer. My name is Jonathan Less, and this is my friend
Pat Longer. Oh my God, I remember going to that McDonald's or Burger King or whatever it was, and then going to the beach.
It might have been the Burger King.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if McDonald's could get behind that gross garbage. Beetlejuice is about a dead boy, so you can't. It's really about a rotting man.
He's a gentleman.
He's a dead gentleman.
He is Beetlejuice, the dead gentleman.
We just don't want to associate with any programs about dead gentlemen. We're gonna have to pass on the Beetlejuice cartoon.
There's just one thing. I don't know if the writing is locked up.
Right?
Does he have to be a dead gentleman? this Beetlejuice fella?
We love this cartoon. We think kids are gonna love it. Does the gentleman have to be dead?
We were thinking maybe he was a plumber, like a funny plumber.
We at least thought he was a living man. Was quite surprised to get to the part in that treatment there where he was a dead gentleman.
Beetlejuice. I'm referring to the cartoon about the deceased gentleman. Can I get more Brooke in the monitors, please?
Did that musician request more Brooke in the monitors? Like he's on stage and he can't hear the Brooke. It helps him.
I'm not going to play one more fucking note until you turn this fucking Brooke up. We didn't spend $50,000 stars, recording this ancient brook in the Amazon forest for you not to use it high up in the mix.
It had bugs in it.
Yes, Cherry, it had bugs. It's a brook breeding down from the skittles.
I guess I'm going to have to start where it's most important. What do you think of my ET?
I'm weirded out.
You don't have to be funny about it.
Oh,
You could tell me the truth.
I didn't say knock knock. I'm weirded out.
Yeah, but like I can tell that like you're going to do the bit where it's creepy.
Yeah.
But
Do
it
you want me to
but
do
it
a
actually
different bit?
means a lot to me. It's actually something I love very much.
I really like how specific it is. I don't like that.
You did say that.
That
You
it's eye level, maybe.
Can I-
is the thing.
It's a little above eye level.
I don't like how a little bit above eye level it is.
You'd rather it be where it is in the film, which is about
Which is in a box in a closet somewhere.
you don't want it to be taller than you
I guess
because it's
I'd
scary.
just rather it be in a box.
If it's taller than you, it could hurt you. So you want it to,
That's the
You want it to
general
be-
rule
you
that
want-
I've followed. It's kept me out of trouble for this long. Stay away from things that are taller than you.
Is it maybe the first episode of this podcast? Let's cut to a clip.
Let's cut to the entire podcast.
Let's
So
play
they
the
know- so
whole
they can catch
podcast. Let's play instead of this new one, let's play the first one we ever did as like a best of.
Yeah, as a sound.
Today is
What
our
if we had a
best of show.
soundboard? And you hit a button and the whole first podcast starts.
It's not. Someone loaded up a 120-minute long clip into one button.
Real quick, comes and whispers in his ear before the show starts. Okay, we're on in 5, 4. Okay,
Which
I
button
got.
is my clip from the first episode?
No, I got the whole thing in 1.
Okay, and
3.
I'm sorry, what? That's what you asked for. 1, go!
Okay, everybody.
Welcome to the show.
Buckle up. We're going 1 to 35 at a reasonable pace.
I watched the one that was like about bands, and he was heavily featured in it. I forgot who. It was a popular like classic rock documentary that came out.
Cars.
No, Cars 2. The one with the Italian car that comes out and goes, "Hey, I got a meatball. Let me drive a 19 miles per hour.
You know I don't like
and I'm gonna
that.
get into a car wreck." Remember
know-
that scene?
You know I don't like that. We've talked about this.
I'm an Italian car. I wouldn't be Italian if it didn't have the voice like this. I'm a Disney cartoon. I can get away with a racism.
Is Owen dead?
What's happening over there?
Are you okay, man? He did.
Why would
too
you
much.
do that?
It's like your organs are fighting to get out.
You're making the sound someone makes before they die.
And there he goes.
You know what I just did, man? Oh no. I
He's
can't
in
be
trouble.
I can't be bothered to call for help.
Okay. Like out loud or on the phone? Oh, God. All right.
The door that exits my hall down to the floor,
Yeah.
where you walk home.
As soon as you're down about 5 steps out of the door, it closes, and at a certain point, it makes a sound like it says, shh. It's like a perfect human, get out of here right now, shh sound. Perfect. Every time. And I forget about it every time.
You have contributed to some scary things about this place.
Yeah.
Like
I'm sorry.
the shush door. Mm-hmm. I
The
actually
shentrance.
go through the shoreway. I go through the shentrance.
The sheller door.
The shexit. I go through the shexit all day, every day. The cat is in here
In the gym?
in the gym, and the door is closed because it seems like someone doesn't want to let the cat out, maybe. And they're like,
Well, you know the old phrase.
the old saying, don't let the cat out of the gym. If there's a cat in the gym, close the door.
Yeah.
The old adage.
The old adage, yeah.
If there's a cat in the gym, let Jim in. Let Jim in. Anyway. and-
Gymnasium.
Shalates. Where you can, the gymnasium where you can do shalates.
He lives Schweitz.
That was a stretch, but it worked. It ended up working.
All right.
Anyway, squats. So you...
Make sure you stretch.
And when you're done, have a shower. I start driving towards the open gate. She's coming towards my car, and she starts to walk around the passenger side.
Lifts up your car. Throws it
Takes
into
me
the
to
wall.
her dimension. So I can see the hell she deals with. So I can see what she's working with on the daily.
Brings me,
What kind of upside down terrible shit's happening in her dimension.
grabs my car with both hands, drags me off to her dimension. We spent a good
Like a
45
guy
minutes there.
Like a guy complaining about his job at the bar. Drags me into her dimension.
Like talking about traffic.
Shit's all kinds of upside down there.
I pull into the driveway. Next thing you know, I'm in her dimension.
I saw an elephant eating a house in that dimension. I saw shit I can't explain. And when I tried to take a picture with my iPhone, the image was all garbled up. I heard a voice in my head that said, "Don't." So guess what, man? I didn't. Because I was like, what the fuck was that?
Because realistically, man, you hear that fucking voice, why would you?
I heard it in my body. It was as if someone went into my body to tell me don't.
Over to Mo with the leaderboard. Over to you, Mo. Mo.
That's me or Mo.
That's me. We got Monica
Oi.
leading with about a 19.
We've got him coming in at 19.
We've got Monica who loves soccer and rollerblading coming in at about 19.
19.
Next up is Jennifer, and she's a swimmer, and she's got about 19. Everybody's tied up. Thank you, Mo.
Pinocchio would be kind of cool. I want a puppet to be alive.
Pinocchio would be for sale at Nerdist.
Like you could buy Pinocchio?
Yeah, and like no one knows he's magic.
Would he also do stand up there?
Yeah, he does in the back room.
Yeah. He does it
hosts-
at Meltdown.
He does Meltdown. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Hey, so you on Tinder?
Well, I like living in LA. And his nose will start growing. And everyone's like, yeah, his fucking nose is growing. He's lying. Yeah, I fucking love this guy.
Pinocchio, you doing the nose bit tonight? Nope.
See you out there, boys. Hey, you look good tonight. Fuck off.
He's a dick.
You guys have been a great crowd.
Seriously though.
Same time next week, guys.
Seriously though, thanks for coming out.
Tip your waitress. Dude, he's so fucking funny. His fucking nose Dude, his nose grows.
I've never seen
when
anything
he
like
lies.
it. Yeah, he's just like a decent open mic comic.
Pinocchio would be the perfect witness on the stand on a courtroom.
Yeah.
In a
He's
court
on.
case.
They try to get him in every court case, and he's all strung out.
Pinocchio, you're strung out, but we want you on the case.
I can't see any more pain.
Yeah, but listen, we need good guys like you. Good guys that can't lie. I can't lie. Yeah, but like, you don't want that nose growing. Yeah, and then so like, let's say he's like, all right, I'm done with my set. Have a good one, guys. His nose is fucking way the fuck out there because he did his bits.
He's knocking over
He
drinks.
goes backstage and he goes, oh man, I'm tired as fuck. I just want to go home. I'm fucking like, oh, I'm not doing well, man. I'm sad. I'm depressed. Yeah, and then it's like normal nose, and he goes like, all right, see you next week. Like, is that how he gets it back?
Okay, I got it. A sign that says "Don't touch."
But it has to be written in Sanskrit so the witch can understand.
It's written in the blood of the owl.
Winter's owl. With the auburn hair.
It was penned with a desert quill.
It's
Blood of the first winter's owl.
It's written in chapter 12 of the Obsidian Moon. Every boy warlock knows that.
That settles it.
Well, thanks for listening, guys. That was our History Road.
White sign, red letters. Do not touch. Penalty.
White sign, red letters. The symbol for the equinox. She'll get it.
3 stars, 1 moon. And if that doesn't deliver the message,
You might have to draw Jupiter's tail.
1 sign, 1 can of stardust. 2 chickens. A pot. 12,000 gallons
A
of water.
shaved down onyx stone.
The breath of a phoenix. 1 full night.
Stacked obsidian.
I hope you're writing this down. This is all we need.
It was in front of me the whole time.
You want to fix this problem?
I missed the stacked obsidian. It was right in front of me. I made a small boy's mistake.
Shit. It's 5:11. You should do another sponsor spot.
Okay. This episode is brought to you by 3DDDVD R2D2DVD.Blu-ray.HDDVD.com. iTunes.
And of course, that coupon code again, in case you're interested. 50 for 50% off. 50.
Guys, you gotta use that coupon code at checkout, which is
Again, that's BBB lowercase b lowercase b. BBB50.
That's 17 B's and I wish I could
Dude,
do
next
that.
sponsor
Dude,
thing?
I need to set it up.
Absolutely.
Dude, please.
100%.
Please.
We got to call Whitney at HeadGum.
No one will let us.
No, they absolutely
No one will let us. They don't want to confuse people with the promo code.
17B is 50 for 50% off. What's so confusing about that?
Hey, B. No, I just want to. I don't want to specify how many B's there are. I just want to go. If you guys want 25% off at the checkout, type in hey, B. Thanks for listening, guys. See you next time.
You know what would be a funny title for this podcast?
What?
This one's also about bees, but not the way you think.
Mike, I don't want Donald Duck to be president.
He's not. He's not. I promise he's not. I don't even think he's running.
I don't even want Donald Duck in the White House. I don't want him in the White House. Think of the big mess Donald Duck would have in the White House.
If you had your choice between Hillary Clinton,
and Donald Duck.
Donald Trump, and Donald Duck,
Who's Donald Trump?
he's, I don't know. Yes, and.
All these people supporting Donald Duck online. I'm sick of it. So sick of it.
Yeah.
Everyone's supporting Donald Duck.
What have you thought this whole time? That was the case.
Donald Duck for president.
Donald this, Donald that.
Make America great again. I don't even understand how a cartoon can run for president.
Donald Duck on the news again the other day, proposing everyone jump into their own pile of coins.
According to the news, a secret tape came out of Donald Duck grabbing a pussy. Do you remember when Donald Duck did that? Oh, boy.
Oh, it's a weird election. It was
A weird election. It was like that Paula Abdul video.
Well, thank God it's over. 2 steps forward.
And 2 steps back. We go together in opposites attracted.
No, you were right the first time.
Opposites.
Oh, see, that's the kind of shit you need in there.
We've never had a duck president. That's really the only reason why.
What about Howard Taft, Duck? You don't even remember who you vote for him? You didn't even remember voting for him? I don't even want this.
The Ducks need a president too, I guess. They need a role model.
Right.
It was quiet as I traveled down the nighttime streets of a little place called Weston-super-Mare in England. It also says, feel free to read the rest of this in a British accent.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I so do enjoy it. The orange, yellow street lights blasted me as I passed beneath them, as though they were trying to combat the bitter cold biting at my skin.
Hold on. Do it. Do it better. Do it better.
There were no vehicles thundering down the road. Perhaps they had all gotten lost someplace else. In it.
There it is.
Perhaps they were traveling down their own history road. I don't know. I wasn't in the vehicle with them, so don't even ask me where they all were. Okay? Internet. Of course, even though I hadn't seen a car in about 15 or 20 minutes, I looked up and down the street to make sure. Still, it was clear. I gleefully made it across to the other side of the street when the first person I had seen since leaving my place of work jumbled out of my destination. A man he was, tall and slender, with a set of clothes that would be present on a police officer. But right away, I knew this man was not one of theirs. I knew without a doubt, even from 40 feet away, that his outfit was a filthy real. He was clearly an offensive girl. Moreover, I noticed something that concerned me. There are some celebrities that are household names, for better or for worse.
Bob Saget.
Arguably household names, like a Bob Saget. And did you know that we are pronouncing their names incorrectly?
Bob
like
Saget's
bad.
name is not Bob Saget.
It's Boz Shazay.
Boz Shazay.
Boz Saget. Bow Saget.
Jennifer Lau Haywee.
Like, you know, this name, I'm going to be very surprised if you know this name.
Catherine Auger.
Do you know John Lithgow?
Yeah.
Great. Okay, so you know John Lithgow. Of
course.
We have every one of us, been saying his name wrong forever.
Yeah. His name is Eric DeBarge.
His name is Christina Plummer.
It's so weird. One person says John Lithgow, and that shit really catches fire. Where did you get it? Did you have to send away for it? How many boxes of cereal?
Mike. I wanted it. I wanted it really bad.
Are there different ones, or is there just the one in the dress?
There are different ones.
Okay, and you wanted this one.
Well,
And I want to ask the one question that everybody has in their mind now, but I'm trying to tap dance around it.
Go ahead, buddy, and
How
ask.
much was the ET in the dress? The life-size ET in the dress. How much was
Hey, have
that?
you heard the one where the guy comes in and says, "How much was the ET in the dress?"
When I met your father, he burst right in and he said, "Give me that ET there in the window in the dress."
Your father said, "See that ET in the dress? I'll make her mine someday." So this dame comes walking in the club. I'm talking a real ET in a dress.
Piano music. Cigarette smoke and piano music.
Hey, I'll tell you what, sweetheart. In high school, you used to be all right. Now you're just ET in a dress. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you. We will hear you next time.
I'll talk to you when we decide to talk about it. But as for now, see you.
Our voices will once again be heard from you. One more.
I'll take a stab at it. And if you're around the next time we do this, then make sure you are.
If you've got a minute next time you hear us, you'll enjoy it.
It's about it. Tonight.